Hello and welcome to That Man. This is another manga haul. It's been, well, more or less a month since the last one, and I kind of wanted to do this a little bit earlier. The reason being is that, well, unfortunately next week I'm kind of away for most of the week, so I won't have time to do it then. Plus, I don't believe any more manga is going to get delivered from now until the end of the month. If a few things do, and it's enough to worth doing another video, I certainly will. But at the moment, it's kind of like, yeah. So let's have a look and see what I've bought this month. First up is My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness. This is an absolutely beautiful series that I'm trying to censor with my thumb. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed this one. It was one I picked up about a year and a half ago on Comixology, and I don't believe the sequel is actually released on Comixology as of yet. So I thought I'd pick it up. Essentially, this is the story of it's like a autobiography, where it's this person who's mentally frustrated, and they kind of experience that much loneliness. They end up hiring a prostitute to sleep with them, and yeah, it's very interesting. If you suffer from depression, or if you're kind of unsure of your place in the world, or if you kind of like, yeah, it's a very interesting read. I don't hear enough people talking about it, despite how good it is. It's definitely what I would pick up if you like that kind of thing, and it's it'll make you think quite a bit, yeah. So there, 28 years old, no confidence, no direction, never had sex. And yeah, depression and sexuality that has taken the internet by storm. It was originally a webcomic, I believe, but yeah, it's one I would definitely recommend people picking up. It's by 7 Seas, so it's, in my opinion, it's a definite pick up. I can't remember if I covered this one last time, or if it was one that came, or if I did. But yeah, this is volume 5 of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Yeah, this is beyond the anime now, so that's grand. I really love this series. I enjoy it quite a bit. It's one that I am looking forward to getting back into reading, except I'm kind of got a bit of a backlog for light novels. I'm going to try and pick it up as soon as possible, and yeah, as soon as I will do a review, because they tend to be pretty popular with you guys. It's one of those series that I seem to be doing quite well with in terms of covering. And yeah, I'm looking forward to reading it, especially considering the last one ended up on a massive cliffhanger. So I can't wait to find... Darn things outside. I can't wait to read it. Next up is volume 2 of Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin. Now, the volume 1 was absolutely beautiful, and with it being vertical, I don't know how well they are with getting stuff out of print. I'm finding it difficult just to find these on the shelves these days, so I wanted to try and pick them up at least one a month to try and get them ongoing. Simple as that, really. Yeah, it's really good. I'm reading volume 1 as we speak, and man, this is an absolute beauty of a series. It's one that I'm going to really enjoy collecting, because I mean, look at that, it's an absolute beautiful book and everything, and it's Gundam. Ultimately, I had to pick between this and 20th Century Boys, but I've ended up having to pick this because Gundam is more of a me thing, and 20th Century Boys I can probably pick up digitally. So yeah, this one kind of loses a lot because obviously it's got a lot nicer cover, whereas 20th Century Boys, it's an omnibus edition. Yeah, but yeah, this is an absolute beauty of a release, and I can't wait to read some more. Next up is, following on from my pickups last month, is Yotsuba Volume 6. I actually wanted to buy nearly all of Yotsuba, however, Wordery have been pretty darn... they haven't been too great, so put it this way, I ordered Volume 7 alongside Gundam and another one, and a few other volumes, and at this point only Volume 7 still hasn't been dispatched, and I ordered it just before I released the last of these videos. So yeah, it's been almost a month now and Wordry still haven't dispatched it. Not really particularly great, but I think from now on I'm gonna, it's given me a chance to catch up with them as well, because I've kind of like, I read the first 4 volumes and I've kind of put it to one side just to read some other stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna collect all of them, but at the moment it's kind of like, yeah, this is giving me a little bit of a breather. Once volume 7 drops, I'll probably pick up to 8 to 10 or something like that next month, assuming volume 7 drops. Also as well, we get Yotsuba being screaming on the side. Very uncommon. The other one that I picked up was Silver Spoon volume 4, and this is another one that Wordry didn't come through with, in the fact I also ordered volume 3. So I covered, or well, I probably haven't released it yet, but I got season 1 of Silver Spoon, and I was like, I want to read it first. I was really enjoying it, and Wordry still haven't dispatched volume 3. So I've got volume 4, and I've had it for a while, but I haven't even got volume 3. I love this series. It's really good, and it's another one I will be picking up and I will be completing. I think it's only on 8 or 9 at the moment, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading some more of it once Wordry finally deliver it. In fact, it reminds us I might actually chase them up on that and see what's happening. Next up is, well, there's 2 here, and it is Pluto and, well, Pluto volumes 1 and 2. I've only read volume 1 so far, but dear God, this is an amazing series. It's one that almost everybody I know who collects manga has been talking about, and yeah, it's really good. I read volume 1 and I was absolutely fascinated by it. Plus the anime, we saw a little teaser for the anime a few days ago as well, and oh, it looks absolutely beautiful. This is a retelling of a certain story from Astro Boy, I believe, written by the godfather of manga itself, Tezuka. And yeah, it's really intriguing, and it's one I can't wait to cover a little bit more on the channel. I think I'll probably read the whole thing. Plus when you put it on the spines, you've got weird eyes watching you. It's weird because it's one that I've seen a lot of when I've been buying manga in the shops, but it's never really appealed to me. It's never stood out, and it wasn't until I kind of discovered MangaTube and Manga Twitter that I was kind of like intrigued enough to pick this one up. But yeah, it's definitely one that I am enjoying, and I will be picking up the next few volumes over the next few months. At the moment, these Silver Spoon and Yotsuba are kind of the ones I'm prioritising in collecting. Everything else is just kind of whenever I can. Oh well, so we've got Creature Girls, hands-on field journal in another world. I have actually just covered this on the channel, and yeah, it was a thing I read. It's not the best thing. I won't be buying any more of these, at least not physically. It's one where I kind of like, it had far too many issues, and I looked at volumes 2 and 3 of the covers, and the covers just kind of put me off. They're a little bit too extreme for my liking. It's basically Monster Musume with a bit more science, but it doesn't come anywhere close to either Monster Musume, Monster Encyclopedia or Dr. Stone. But you can read them. No, you can see my full review on it up here. Not one I'm going to buy any more of, but I'm kind of glad I did at least check it out, just to see if it was something for me. And last up is a one that a few people have been talking about, and I really enjoyed it. It is I Am a Hero, Omnibus 1. Again, it's something I'm not sure if I want to collect it. I really enjoyed volume 1, and it's much like Mob Psycho, where I really enjoyed the first volume, but I'm not sure if I enjoyed it enough to see I want it in my collection. At least compared to, say, just buying it on Comixology digitally. It is a really nice omnibus edition, and the story was intriguing and it was interesting. However, I don't know, there was something about it. I was kind of like, the first half of it was good, I mean, overall it was a great thing. I'm not going to say anything really particularly bad about it, but there was something about it where I was kind of like, do I really want to collect this? And considering there are now 10, I think 11 omnibus, it's something that will take up a lot of space on my shelf. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've actually bought 10 volumes here, and it's like, even if I just caught up with this, it's more than all of them put together. And I'm like, no, I think what I would probably do is pick up, ensure I collect all of Pluto, Silver Spoon and Yotsuba first, see how much space I've got, and then decide from there. Plus it's Dark Horse, and I don't really trust them enough to kind of be able to commit long term to them without them cancelling the series midway or kind of just like stop printing the things. But yeah, it's one that I am looking forward to reading more of. It's just at this point I'm not personally sure if I want to kind of buy them physically or digitally as of yet. Yeah, so yeah, it's an interesting haul because it's one where it's very mixed. It's one where I kind of like, yeah, there's a few things I will be definitely jumping on, which is Pluto, Silver Spoon, Yotsuba and Gundam. I will be picking up the rest of it's Solar Exchange Diary, I think it's called, and I'll pick up Slime whenever I can. Whereas I Am a Hero and Creature Girls, Creature Girls was completely written off as a one I want to buy more of. I Am a Hero, I'm kind of unsure at this point. I do have space for it in its own little separate area, but that's kind of getting into figure space, and I'm like, I'm not 100% sure at the moment. That's it from me. It was a little bit of a simple haul this time, but I'm kind of like more on the theme of getting stuff I'd rather enjoy rather than just kind of buying a lot. And with issues with Wordery not delivering number 3 and number 7 of that, it kind of has put me off buying too much stuff from them. It's also given me enough of a chance to kind of catch up with stuff. I mean, let's face it, I mean, I bought I Am a Hero and Creature Girls and Pluto, and I read them all straight away rather than catching up. Oh well, that's it for me. If I do receive anything more before the end of the month, or anything incredibly notable, I will do another video. If not, I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming, and if you did enjoy this, please leave a like, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again. Farewell.